I think on this issue also time and again, the senior ministers in the Modi government have made their stand very clear, whether it was the Minister for External Affairs, the Defence Minister. Some of these so-called separatist leaders are facing action under NIA, and therefore, as committed citizens of India, committed to the Constitution of India, I think it is the responsibility of all of us to let the law of land take its course and let the law of land prevail. See, as far as the Ministry of Defence is concerned, the security agencies are concerned, they keep taking cognizance of this entire sequence of events. It will not be proper for me, might be even out of turn, to directly respond to this, because that may not be very responsible on the part of any of us to do so. But those who are assigned with the job of monitoring the situation and taking a call are actually taking cognizance of all the aspects of it. And therefore, we should feel confident that whatever is being decided by the Ministry of Home Affairs, the Ministry of Defence, or the Ministry of External Affairs is in the best interest of India and the best interest of Jammu and Kashmir. And I think none of us, whatever be our status in the political hierarchy, enjoys the prerogative to be judgmental on this. So as far as that particular court litigation is concerned, I think this is an issue which is sub judice, and all of us should have the patience for the court to deliver its judgment. As far as Tricolour is concerned, it is sacrosanct to all of us. Jammu Kashmir is as much a part of India as any other state, and Tricolour will fly high in Jammu and Kashmir as much as it flies in any other state of India. As I said, I don't think it will be proper for me to respond to any particular comment, but for all of us, Jammu Kashmir is as much a part of Indian Union as any other state, and if at all there is any issue for us, it is only that of retrieving back the part of Jammu and Kashmir which continues to remain under illegal occupation of Pakistan even after 70 years of partition, and thus to restore back Jammu and Kashmir in the same format, in the same territorial integrity as it was handed over by the then Prince Maharaja Hari Singh. The law of land will take its course. If indeed it has been so, a due view will be taken upon the issue, and certainly misuse of religion or misuse of any other social consideration for political expediency is neither acceptable constitutionally nor going by the democratic propriety. Yes, certainly I don't think it's easy to disagree with what you are saying, and to add to that, I would say that I think the healthy development now is that the people of Kashmir, the common masses of Kashmir, particularly the youth of Kashmir today, is much more awakened than a few years ago. If you now try to instigate an average middle class youth to become a stone pelter or hand over gun to his hands, he might look back and ask you whether you have handed over the gun to your own child first. That kind of awakening has very visibly come to the surface among the Kashmir youth, the result of which is in the form of a huge number of these young boys and girls qualifying the IIT exams, the IIT JEE exams, and for the last several years they are among the toppers in the civil services exam. Indeed, they want to be a part of the development journey led by Prime Minister Modi. This is the youth of Kashmir today is very closely connected with each other. It's a globally connected youth. He is very well aware of the enormous opportunities which have been initiated in India for the last 2-3 years, and he is also aware of how the youth in the rest of the country are making good use of these opportunities. Certainly he does not wish to be deprived of all these opportunities, and I agree with you. I would say that there was a wheel of fear which was trying to become a cause of kind of a hindrance, and once this wheel of fear is undone, the youth of Kashmir is ready to take a giant leap forward. Security agencies need to be complimented on this. You would have realized that in the last few weeks and the last few months, the manner in which, of course, under the leadership of the central government, the kind of decisive action which has been witnessed in Kashmir, both on the borders as well as within the valley, was not seen for years together. And the outcome and the result of this is there for everybody to see. The separatists, the terrorists, their supporters and sympathizers are under tremendous pressure, and since they are on the back foot, the common masses have felt emboldened enough to come forward and to give vent to their aspirations. This is an aspirational Kashmir today, and that is why you would have realized that in spite of all the hartal calls that was made out following these arrests, there was hardly any effect on the ground. As I have always said, terrorism in Kashmir was more of a mercenary terrorism, and separatism in Kashmir was never separatism by ideology or conviction. It was separatism by convenience. But now, over a period of time, all this has outlived its life, because people are now in a position and capable of seeing what lies behind this thin wheel, and all of these operators stand unmasked, disrobed. And the youth has, because more than 60% of the population is comprised of youth, as I said, they are so well connected with each other and so well informed that they cannot be taken for a ride anymore.